Setting all of our politics aside, sometimes people are just a-holes. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and actor Ricky Schroder is trending today after berating a Costco employee. That's right, this video went all over the web, and I even made a tweet about it that went crazy, so I thought, you know what, let's make a video about it. I want to hear your thoughts, audience. All right, now before we play the video, let's remind you who Ricky Schroder is. I think he prefers Rick Schroder these days, but Ricky Schroder was a child actor over on the show Silver Spoons, which I remember as a kid being so jealous because he had like that train that went through his house that he get to ride on and all these other amazing toys and rich things. He later, though, grew up and beat the child actor curse by being a pretty good actor as a grown-up, too. NYBD Blue and so on. Now, look, I don't know this guy's politics. I haven't paid attention. Apparently, a lot of people online have, and they're not a fan of him politically. At least some people aren't. However, today, look, let's put all that aside, okay? Today, let's talk about his viral video. Him berating this Costco employee over masks. Let's watch it, and then we'll go through some of your replies to my tweet and my thoughts as well.
What's your name?
My name is Jason.
And what do you do here?
I'm a supervisor, front-end supervisor.
And why aren't you letting me in?
Because in the state of California and the county of Los Angeles, there has been and Costco, there's been no change to our mask policy. Not in the state of California or in the county of Los Angeles.
Didn't you see the news? You didn't see the news. Nationwide Costco has said you don't need to wear a mask.
Actually, that's not accurate.
What is accurate?
So what is accurate is that Costco always goes above and beyond when following the law. And the mandate in California has not changed. There does seem to be the possibility that in June, by mid-June, that's a date that California, I know,
if they allow us, if they grant us that, our kings, the people in power, you're going to listen to these people?
Well, I know
they've destroyed our economy.
Well,
they're destroying our culture. They're destroying our state.
I see.
And you're just going to listen to their rules.
Well, what we are going to do is simply follow the guidelines.
Okay. I'm getting my refund. I'm getting my refund from Costco. I suggest everybody in California get their refund from Costco. Give up your membership to Costco until they remove this.
Okay, well, this hasn't changed in any building in California, in any company that I'm aware of. The places I shop still require masks. But that's not the point. The point is Costco is simply abiding by the law, and that's the law.
There's my refund. You're the manager?
I'm the manager.
Okay, I'm suggesting everybody in California get a refund from Costco until this rule is lifted. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Oh, Ricky. Look, again, here's what I said online. This isn't about Ricky Schroder's politics, even as stands a mask. Anyone who feels the need to publicly berate retail employees like this over policies they can't control, simply just a-holes. Now, you guys went crazy. This just went up, and now it's been, I see a lot of responses here. I'll go through some of them, but I want to just help in case Ricky or anybody else is going to challenge this. I went up to look to see the guidelines here, and yes, in California, indoor settings outside of one's home, including public transport, face coverings continue to be required regardless of vaccination status. That is the current mandate in California. And in fact, if you go to Costco and check, they say U.S. policies with no local or state mask requirements, they have now revised the policy. However, with U.S. locations where they have not, the policy has not changed, and you must still wear the mask mandate. So, Ricky Schroder, you're just wrong. And that's what's so frustrating to me. You're here. I don't care. This is just so stupid. I don't care about. He's gonna make this about his rights and his politics, and that's what's so frustrating to me about all this, dude. This poor guy. What's his name? Jason. Bravo, Jason. You handled that like a pro. You were so calm and patient, and just God, like, why are we such jerks to people who can't control what the big issue is? Now, Ricky, if you got a problem with it, then take it up to your state leaders, right? Take it up there. Go to the California problem. You know, go to your politicians, etc. It's not Jason's fault. So you're gonna like berate him and boycott it. And then this lovely manager who comes at the end, whatever her, I don't know if we got her name, Kristen. Also, beautiful job, Kristen. Just handle it with a smile, just knowing that this man, Ricky, just looked like an imbecile. Just looked like a petty child. Just trying to get his way and try to, like he's better or he's above the law. I'm sorry, you're not above the law. No one is. Now, you can be frustrated. You can disagree. You can, all that stuff is, you're right. However, at Costco, they follow the law, and currently that's what the law is. So this has nothing to do with the stance on a mask, on Republicans versus Democrats. This is just human decency. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of watching these people still to this day feel like they're above the poor Costco employees who are, I don't want to disrespect them, but can't imagine they're making as much of a living as even Ricky Schroder is, from his SAG dues when he does a part. So for him to have the gall to come in here and berate them, and look up the word berate if you think I'm being harsh on my terminology, it's just so sad to me, Rick. You look so bad in this, Ricky. You look so stupid. You don't even know what you're talking about. You look ignorant. Oh, no, I watched it on the news. Really? Oh, okay. Let's let him in because he heard it on the news. I mean, come on, dude. Again, take your stance away from it. He's wrong, and he sounds like a moron, and he's bothering these guys and making a whole scene, telling everybody, go, while this poor woman's just trying to give him his receipt. Look at this.
You're the manager?
I'm the manager.
Okay, I'm suggesting everybody in California get a refund from Costco until this rule is lifted.
She just wants to laugh at him. She's like, oh my God, okay, whatever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, you made it nice there, so I guess you were nice to them, Ricky. Good job. You showed them. Come on, can we be decent? What happened to human decency? This poor guy, he has to deal with this all day long. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. Leave him alone. Just don't go in. And I'll be honest. I've had one of these moments. I did have one of these moments. My family made fun of me. I went to Colorado to visit my family, and we were all, in our own little quarantines, and we took the chance because we knew we were all being safe, and we went out for a trip that was planned forever ago, back around the holidays, just to see each other and stayed local. But at a certain point, we were able to go out with masks, socially distant. And I went to a restaurant. The Colorado rule was different than what I was used to at the Florida rule. And they put us in the restaurant, and they're like, sorry. And there was about 10 of us with the kids and everything. And they're like, sorry, only 6 at a table. And I was like, what? What do you mean? We can't all be this? Sorry, we can't do it. And I got annoyed. And I was like, come on, can't we? And I even immediately as I was asking, I could tell my family was like, dude, who cares? What are we going to do? And so at a certain point, I realized, I was being an a-hole. And it wasn't their fault. I was frustrated in the moment. So I can relate some of these people, Ricky, everyone. I can relate, but we all got to be better. And so as I sat, I was also hungry. That's something that does send me off. We hadn't eaten all day, and hunger, man. That's why those people on Survivor lose their minds. But once I, sat and realized I wasn't hugely mean to this person, but I realized I went and apologized. I'm like, look, I'm sorry. I know it's not your fault. And I made sure to give a big tip because I felt bad. I made sure we did that. So I know, I get it. I get it. A lot of us are frustrated. We're stuck. We don't understand. The rules are all over the place. I get it. But we have to have some human decency. And Ricky owes these people an apology. I don't care what you think. Ricky, go back and apologize and tip these guys. That's what I did. That's what we all should do. The poor Jason deserves it. We all can have a bad day. I get it. I'm not trying to just completely destroy this guy. But you look like an a-hole. And go apologize. The fact that you posted this online as if we were going to have your back and not see that you were the bully here is just crazy to me. I would be so embarrassed if I had put mine online because I knew. I was like, why am I bothering this person saying, why can't we say, it doesn't matter what I want to do. It's the rule. We're out. We got to follow the rule or we got to go somewhere else. That's the reality of where we all live. And so it's all, I think, something we all need to learn and deal with and just know that, they can refuse service to anyone they want. Hello, it's the rules of business. But thanks to everybody everybody's made this go crazy. Let's see, there were some people. We had one person who really is getting lit up. Yeah, retail employees are jumping the opportunity to publicly berate people who aren't wearing them, even though the guidelines were lifted. No, you're actually wrong, AMC astronaut. And I don't mean to call you out, but again, I just showed you it's not actually lifted in California. So if you have a problem with it, go take it up with them. I'm so sick of this ignorance. He was not berating anyone. He was just frustrated about we all in this together. And now everyone's being a jerk. Wait till blah, blah, blah. I got to be careful with some of these words. Look, he was berating them. And where he took it to the level where I think it's frustrating, he posted it online. If he had that moment in private and was frustrated and then decided to apologize, fine. But he thought he was in the right in this scenario. berating these people, and he wasn't, is the moral of this story. I don't agree. Anyway, if you're trying to reach me on Twitter today, I can't respond because it's all responses. You made it fine, and a lot of people being mean to Ricky. Let's be nice. It's not his behavior is pretty uncalled for here, and the fact that he thought he should publicly share his behavior is pretty amazing as well. Jason dealt with that with a lot of class, something that Rick certainly doesn't have. Yeah, agree or not, that's just being a dick. Yeah, look, that's the majority of people here. And look, Ricky has the chance to get his refund and not go anywhere. Sure, he can be. You were a Karen in this scenario, Ricky. Hate to use the term, but you were. Sorry, man. But everyone's making this about politics. Apparently, I didn't know Ricky's politics. A lot of people are not a fan of some of the things that Ricky's made. It's besides the point. But all these people out there, this right here is the only reason I wore a mask and will still wear if the business requires it. No one should have to feel uncomfortable or awkward because they have to go tell a grown adult to put a mask on. Why put anyone in that position? This a-hole can kick rocks. Yeah, that's what it is. Why just leave Jason alone? Who cares? The hill some of these a-holes are willing to die on a simple gesture of following a guideline. I don't get it either. These worms and brains, you can tell me different, gives me very much. No, I'm not going to go that far, but I think he's ignorant. Anytime you're screaming at a retail employee, unless they've just physically assaulted you, yeah, exactly. Just why? Exactly. And yeah, it's scary. He apparently, I don't know, you guys can look him up for your other issues. How pathetic. It's come such a long way since the classic Silver Spoons and NYPD Blue days. Yep, they don't get paid enough to deal with hats like this one. CostcoJason. We should go give CostcoJason. I mean, sure, he's having a good day. He's the hero in this situation. Leave retail workers alone. They didn't create this mess. Facts. And I think that's what it's about. Can't we all agree on this? Isn't this the one thing we can all agree on? Leave the retail employees alone. If they're just following guidelines, leave them alone. It's not their fault. And if you have a moment, we all do, then just apologize and realize it, or go get something to eat like I needed to do and realize, I don't know why I'm being annoying and asking so many questions and just saying, can I go do this? Clearly I can't. They don't want to get fined. They don't want to get in trouble. Why would they bat a blind eye to me? We all have to follow these guidelines, as whether they make sense or not to you. We got to follow the rules, be a polite society. And Jason, Kristen, good job over at the Costco, wherever this was. Bravo. Ricky, come on, man. You could do better. Go you want some better PR? I advise you go back and tip them handsomely and apologize. That would go over great. It's not their fault. If you want to go berate the California politicians, go for it, but go give these guys a break. That's my 2 cents on this. But what is your 2 cents? If you like stuff like this, you like my take, how about subscribing? Hit that subscribe, hit that bell. Help me rebuild this platform here. YouTube's brutal, man. They keep this stuff down. Smash the like button, leave a comment to help the algorithm. It all helps get these videos and these channels brewing. I appreciate all you guys who watch this far. Let's be nice to each other, shall we? And check out some of these videos if you really want to be nice. Appreciate all you. Have an awesome one. Talk to you soon.